Namaskar students, let's begin our class. We will continue with the same chapters Panda series. In the previous lecture we had learned how to create a series from dictionary and series creation with missing numbers etc. So today we will understand how to create a series using mathematical expression or function. So with the help of series object we can create by defining a function or mathematical expression that determine the value for data sequence. So start writing a program with importing library, import, uh, start writing, import pandas as pd, and we can import one more library, import numpy as np. So now importing two libraries, then creating a one variable s1 equals to, let's say, np dot a range, using the a range function, np dot a range, and then define any value, let's say right here 10 comma 20. Okay, 10 to 20. Now we can take a print of this print s1, and now after this create a series with the help of series object. I am using a variable of our object like ser equals to pd dot series, as in uppercase letter, choose the series, and then we can define a series first index. In index I am using the variable s1. Okay, s1, and then use the one thing important, data, for mathematical expression or calculation. For an example I am using here s1 multiply by, let's say, 4. Okay, and then print ser. Okay, now increase the size, font size, so you can view properly. Let's say I'm selecting and then increase the size by zoom in, and now we can run this program. So now you can look at here, we are creating 10 to 20 and using as an index. Now I am creating s1 data multiply by 4, s1 multiply by 4. So what is the value? First value of s1 is 10, and 10 multiply by 4, 40. Similar in a way, 11 multiply by 4, 44. 12 multiply by 4, 48. So with the help of series object can be created by defining a function or with the help of mathematical expression. So we can create like this, as well as we can use the series object attribute. So we can obtain various properties of a series through its associated attributes. What are the attributes? Like we can check, I'll show you all the attributes. Print, let's say the first attribute is series dot index. Now this is the first attribute I can show you. Print series dot index. In the same manner we can use multiple objects attributes like ser dot values. I'll show you the multiple attributes and output values, and the other attributes are ser. I'm using the same series and showing the attribute. For example, series d type, series dot d type, d type, d type. Now you can choose D type, it means data type. Print, and then now shapes, and then ser dot shapes, shape, then print, and the other attributes are number of bytes, then we can use the object name ser dot n bytes for showing the n bytes, okay. And next we can show the attribute like print, dimension, or we can say the size, as well as dimension we can display dimension dot n dimension, n dim, okay. Now print, let's say we can other attribute we can use size, and ser dot we can place size attribute, size size attribute. So these all are the attribute of series. We can use another attribute print item size. I'll tell you what is the difference between size and the item size. And print, and then we can define series NANS, ser dot has NANS, not a numbers, okay. Or another attribute print ser dot empty, the empty elements. Now first we will run this program, and then I will tell you one by one all objects I am using in this objects with all attributes. Like first we will run this program. Now you can check here, this is the first print s1, then after print series multiply by values 4, and now we will start from here ser dot index. Now you can look at here, index size is, data type is int64, and showing the index 10, 11, 12, and data type int64. Now next is series value. What are the value within this series? These are the values from 40 to 76. Now D type. What means of D type? Data type of these data values, elements data type. What is this? Int 32. If the system is 64 byte, then it show the int 64. Now the print shapes and series shapes. Shapes are 10. It means we are providing the 10 elements, 10 values. Number of bytes. The integer size is 30. We are using the 10. So it means integer 32 occupy 4 bytes for each element. So total bytes are 10 4 ja 40. Dimension is only the one dimension array. One dimension. Now size, series size. Size is 10. And the item size, what means of item size means, now I am showing the difference between size and item size. Size is total size is 10 element, and item size means a one element of this series can occupy how many bytes? 4 bytes. So it is showing the item size is 4 bytes. Now the next attribute is series has NANS. We had already discussed about NAN value. It means not a numbers. So is it the number is appear in this series? not a number, it means empty element. There is no empty element in this series, so return false. And then there is empty series, no, this is not an empty series, so once again return the value false. Now beside this, we can also retrieve the values from the series using head and tail function. Actually, head function in a series return the value by default 5 top values, and the tail function display the bottom 5 values. Now check the practical how we can write it. Let's say if I am writing here print ser dot head, yes, dot head, and then this self, and then same like print ser dot tail. This is the function. Now we can check the output. Now look at here, head, it means top 5 values. First 5 values are 10, 11, 12 elements, index number 40, 44, 48, 52 and 56, and from the bottom showing the with the help of tail function. Now in place of using the 5 top values or 5 first values, we can give the parameter. Let's say I just want to check 3 and tail I am writing here 2. Now you can check the output. In this case only showing the top 3 elements, and if I am writing the tail the parameter, then showing only the 2 last bottom values from the series. So in this manner you can use or create the head and tail functions to retrieve the value from the series. Now the next thing, we can use the mathematical operation on series. Mathematical processing can be performed on series using the scalar values and functions, and all the arithmetic operators such as plus, minus, multiply, divide, we can use on it successfully on the series. So what we can do, first we have to create two series. Let's say I am writing here SER equals to PD dot the series shift series, and then I am creating a series, let's say 11, 15, 14, 10, 20. Okay, and in define the index also for creating a series index. Now these are 5 elements, so I can give the range index equals to, then we can define range. Let's say we can write the range 1, 6. Okay, and then close. Now and then we can create print. First we can take a print, so I can check it, print, and then SER. And then let's say index 1 to 6. I am using the 1 to 6, and last top 3 and 2 showing this. Look at here, 11, 15, 14, 10 and 20. Okay, now after creating this series I am creating one more series, like series 1 equals to, I just copy the same statement without wasting time, Control C, and then paste it here, Control V. In place of all, I am using a single constant value, as well as you can use the series value. Remove this, and let's say I am using the constant value is 10, and then index from range 1 to 6. Okay, fine. Now let's say print series 1, SCR 1. Now we have to perform the mathematical operation in between series and series 1. This is very simple. I am using the variable series 2 equals to and then SCR plus SER1. Okay, and take a print SCR2. Now can run. Now check it here. First take the argument 11, 15, 14, 10 and 20. Create this series till the range 5 elements showing the index. Decided the index also. The index should be start from 1 till the 5 yani less than 6. Now the next series 1, the data element is 10. Okay, and then what I want? Plus. Now look at here, the after mathematical operation addition is performed. 11 plus 10 21, 15 plus 10 25, 14 plus 10 24, 10 plus 10 20, 20 plus 10 30. So in this manner you can perform mathematical expression or function. Like I am using here S1 multiply by 4. In place of multiplication I am using the value square root. Same in place of this I am creating a multiplication SER. Okay, now check the output. Look the output. Now 100 121, the value was, look at here, 10 to 20 and then power 10 to the power 100, 11 121, power is 2. So now this is showing the square root. And then I perform the mathematical calculation in between two series SCR and then series 1. What mathematical function is performed here? Multiplication. The value of first series is 11, 15, 14, 10, 20. And what is the value of series 1? This is 10, constant value. So I am multiplying the 10 to 11. So 10, 110, when 11 multiplied by 10, then 110, same 15 multiplied by 10, then 150. So in this way you can perform the mathematical calculations. Fine. Now the time of assignment, you must complete all the practicals in your practical file. Please note down the practical questions. Complete this practical question in your practical file. Write a Python program to create and display a one-dimensional array like object containing an array of data using pandas module. Write a Python program to convert a panda module series to Python list and it's a type. Write a Python program to add, subtract, multiply and divide two pandas series like a sample series is this. Now write a Python program to get the two top values and two bottom values from the series. Python program to convert a dictionary to a panda series. So all these programs you must have to complete in your practical file. Now one thing is very important here. Whenever you create a two series for mathematical calculations or perform any operation, then remember it, the index of these two series should be similar. Like in this series I am using the index number from 1 to range 6. In the second series once again I am using the 1 to 6. If this series index is different, the output will show in a form of as a NaN, like not a number, it means the missing number. Okay, so take care. We will continue in the next class. Bye bye student.